Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome again to another of the private game series. I'll have a playlist for all the matches, okay, in the description of the video, or it will be at the end of the video itself. There will be a link to it on the big square there. So, if you don't know, if the first video you're watching, just a quick callback is these are all my friends. We gather in a private game so I could record high-level matches, because otherwise you can't really get this high level of a match on public games because Survivors are not this good. So we organize here to make some high-level matches so I could record for you guys, and they're trying to be my best mastermind builds. We already did a net, and there's some Nikolai as well, and on a few other videos, and there will be Spencer as well. So it's all in the playlist. So let's go to the match here. I'm playing Alex this time because after playing a net, I was kind of tired of it. I mean, you know, it was really impossible to beat them. They were just countering everything. So because survivors have more options, so nothing you can really do as mastermind. So I decided to try the best one right away, which is Alex, and see how they would do against it. They don't know I'm playing Alex, so this is a surprise. This is another rule that we changed. They cannot know the killer that I'm playing, the mastermind, because otherwise it gets too imbalanced. You know, they bring all the counters if they know which killer I'm playing. So and then it becomes impossible because they have counters to everything that I do. So if it's a surprise, they can still do counters, but it's at least not as overwhelming as you know it was when they actually do know. So as you can see there, I already used my shield a couple of times here. They're all over my cameras because they know that's how I put the traps. So they smart enough. They're ready, taking care of the cameras. Now this is something you can do. Every door you can play around it. Because if they open the door, is pretty much a guarantee hit from the mines on the other side. As you can see there, I'm trying to I'm switching cameras back and forth between where they're watching and behind them. So they are not, you know, because if I only stick to one camera, it's very easy for them to counter me. But by switching like that, so while they're focusing on the front, I'm hitting them from behind. It becomes like, you know, kind of hard for them to deal with, as you saw there. Right there, I should have used as you can tell, I should use the discount. The discount is right there for the two cost mines are higher, but sometimes I'm using it so fast that sometimes I forgot to like properly look because they're playing so fast that I gotta keep up. So. Now Martin is using. You see right there. I need to use the discount again. I didn't use the discount, so it's another fuck up. I just realized that I didn't right there. So you need to try to combo here the mines. You see the gen all over my cameras. Pretty smart. So again, this is another time for the discount. I haven't used like one time. Trust me, I can tell that I'm not using it during the match. I'm just like kind of pissed off at myself a little bit for not using it so many times. But hey, still working, right? So I wonder if they're actually gonna lose on area 1. Well, they're probably gonna get to area 2. But as you can see, it's already been pretty hard for them, even though they are actually shooting my cameras. Because this build is just like really hard, man, especially with the shield. She gets way too much energy back with the And you see right there, I placed the mine before he actually used his mine. If you do that, it actually works. It doesn't stop the thing from spawning if you manage to place before he actually does place his mine. So you guys know. So as you can see, they actually managed to get to area 2, but they gained a few extra minutes there. So they starting with 4 minutes, so essentially they lost 1 minute because they start with 5. So from area 1 to 2, they lost 1 minute. So kind of an advantage for me so far. So I'll try to use the discount better in this area, I hope. So as you can see, I'm just setting up like a ton of mines there. So anyone who opens that door is pretty screwed. And they probably noticed that, so that's why they changed the side there. They went for the other side, and I did not use the discount again. I don't know why I'm not. I mean, I'm just so focused on using the things fast that I keep forgetting to use the. See right there. Oh, that's this time I did use it. So I keep forgetting to use the discount. But you see, they already lost like a minute there again. As you can see, this is the difference. A Ranger, if you're watching this, you asked me the other video, what's the difference between Spencer and Alex. This is a good example. Like Spencer can get easy kills with the defield, with the trap build, but she can do this with. She can place the plant on the objective, and it becomes really hard. They waste a lot of time, which they already don't have. You know. So you can see they're already low on time, and you can still place the plant on top of it, and you know it just makes waste even more time. While I'm already, you know, as you can see, switching cameras, still, you know, doing all of this, placing even more traps on top of them, and wasting, you know, more and more time. She's already out. You can see right there. She's using the shotgun as well, so it breaks the camera even faster. Right there, I was a little late, but I could have actually grabbed him if I was a little faster going into the... Now, I'm using the variation where the plant recharges faster. So, she dies up faster as well when you're using that. But, you know, but they can also kill her faster, you know. That's really my main point here. So, yeah, she does waste a little time, but she can also die faster. So, if they actually try to kill her, she won't actually waste that much time. She can actually die pretty easily if you're using the recharge variation of the Watavia. So right there, you can tell I had to get rid of my cards really quickly so I could get something to stop in there. Luckily, I had enough energy to do so. But at this moment, I can't really do anything right now because she used the increased cost, and now they kind of fuck up here. I think they lost the match right here. Doing this, they kind of switched to. If you can tell, they were switching the person that was holding the key. I think because they were out of health. I think they mentioned to me later after the game that they were out of health or out of green herbs. So they switched the person holding the key so that they wouldn't die as easily on the objective there, which is pretty smart. But at that moment, obviously they didn't know. But I had no cards in my hand. You know, the increased cost was up, so that was the perfect moment for them to actually do the objective instead of switching the keys. So they obviously, but you can't really blame them because they don't know, you know, what's happening in my hands. So, but yeah, if they actually managed to stick to the objective, they could have actually continued the game right there. But at this point now, the person with the key is down as well. You know, they have to deal with the camera. It's just not much they can do at this point. What they have to do here is really shoot both cameras at the same time. That's the only way. They have to shoot both this camera that I'm watching right now and the camera that's inside the room. That's what they have to do. They have to coordinate to shoot both at the same time. And it takes so long to come back that they would actually be able to at least get the revive or maybe even do the objective before I managed to recover the camera. So they kind of failed that. This build is so strong. I mean, you can't really do those mistakes. And yeah, I like that they actually won. So yeah, Alex, I guess we can prove that it really is the best build in the game at the moment. On top of Spencer as well. Can't really tell so far which one is the best, but I guess Alex could be a little better, right? As you can tell, they did not even get past area 2. So yeah, guys, that's the video. I'll bring you some more Nikolai, I think, is the next one. So see you guys then.